Hi everybody, my name's Ben Whitaker and I work as an educational consultant, which is nobody's favourite job title. Prior to that, I was a teacher for 14 years in the northwest of England, where these dulcet northern tones are from, a little town called Oswaldtwistle, which is not too far away from Manchester. I've been a director at EduFuturists, and we have a podcast that's been running for about 5 years now. We interview people about the future of education. We also run awards, newsletters, blogs, all sorts of things about how we can get people to think about education differently around the world. I've never been to South Africa before, but I'm very much looking forward to joining you in your beautiful country. I live in a little northern town, so coming to the big city in Johannesburg is going to be exciting, and I'm really looking forward to joining you at the InnovateEDU conference. I will arrive in South Africa a couple of weeks after we have had our EduFuturist Uprising, which is our celebration event for our award winners in Leeds, which we are super excited about. I'm going to be delivering 3 sessions at the conference. The first one is the connected classroom. This one is going to be looking at how we are curators of content as opposed to just deliverers or creators of content. Siddhartha Mitra, the great pioneer of education, talked about there being 4 teachers, and we're going to explore what that means for every classroom. We're going to think about you as a teacher and how you might be able to think about evaluative biases, thinking about how we make value judgments about content, and then also tweak our own existing content to make use of these 4 teachers. This will also be an opportunity to dive into some curation tools that might be useful for you. The second session, Canva Making Your Classroom Resources Look Great, is an opportunity for you to deep dive into what has been a lifesaver for hundreds and thousands of teachers around the world, and that is Canva. We're going to be looking at how you can use templates and colour palettes to bring that wow factor to your classroom resources. We all want to make a really good job of it, but ultimately we don't always have the time to do that. So some of the AI elements and some of the practical uses in terms of colour schemes and elements like that and templates will be massively powerful. And also, because this ties into lots of the LMSs, whether that is Teams or Google Classroom, we're going to be able to bring your tools together. So in this session, you're going to learn how to make stunning presentations that follow common design guidelines. We're going to look at what that looks like. You're going to learn how to use this for your creative lesson planning and resources, and then think about how you might do that for students too. So this will be a hands-on workshop looking at developing Canva to make your classroom resources look great. The third session is about ChatGPT and the AI revolution. Now, I've had the privilege of working with some wonderful teachers looking at how this new tool, or relatively new tool around ChatGPT and AI, can have a positive impact in a classroom. It's not just ChatGPT though. There's loads and loads of AI tools that we probably need to have a good critical look at. So I want to make sure that we've got what this means for the classroom. As a teacher and as somebody who supports teachers, it's vital that we use this as a foundation, as a building block, as opposed to the final product. So we're going to see a demonstration of how that's used. I'm going to think about how that means you can develop literacy in your classroom rather than take away from that. It's not about stopping using it or banning it. It's about how we utilise it in an effective way, but also being aware of the limitations and the bias that sits within it. We'll also have a discussion about what that might mean for us as teachers and how we can then utilise that and use it with our students as well. So it's not just about students using it in the classroom, but our teachers can also use that as well. So hopefully these 3 sessions are going to be of use to you. You're going to find them really interesting and engaging. I'm hoping that we have loads and loads of you discussing and listening to these wonderful northern tones sound like not a typical Englishman, so hopefully you'll be able to join me on it. I'm so excited to be joining you at InnovateEDU. Please sign up for what we're doing and get your tickets if you haven't done so already. See you in May.